All right, cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Casual Fans. Hosted by myself, Fred Grin.
Me, Cam King. And today, we actually have two special guests today. We are joined by one Angus, little puppy dog here, and pop sensation, searching for his first Christmas #1. We have O.S.D, Orlando Samuel Daniels.
That's my name. Don't wear it, Cam. Thank you for having me. And what competition I've got right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Hot.
Yeah, he's cuter, but I am fucking loving the cardigan.
Thank you very much.
Say,
yeah, I've seen the video.
Yeah, yeah.
Those fucking cardigans.
I
feel like we should get another poll out. See who wore it better.
I feel like we should, to be fair.
Nah, that's no question, mate. You've done it. You've taken the crap.
Comes around once a year. Like Jeremy.
Hey, thanks for coming.
No, thank you for having me. I don't often do these bloody podcast things, but yeah, I'm a little nervous, I must say. Normally, when I do promo, they're normally just low key, but I feel very professional right now. Yeah.
That's what we are. We are a very, very professional setup over here.
I mean, we're pretty fucking legit fucking movers and shakers.
We've got the on-air sign behind us as well, just to let people know we watch YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're professional as fuck.
Oh, it's been filmed.
Oh, yeah.
It's been filmed as well.
4K.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was going to pick my nose there.
You're on the big screen, mate. You're on the big screen.
Making it. Mum, are you watching?
Yeah. But for those that don't know, I don't know if they've been living under a rock. I don't know what their deal is. But for those that don't know yourself, do you want to give yourself a little introduction, or?
Why not?
Yeah.
I think it'd be rude not to, yeah.
I don't think anyone can do it quite like you can.
So my name is Orlando Samuel Daniels. I was in a band, probably people who know me from the band Low Bridge, the rock band, which were born out of my mum's garage, playing shit covers like Wonderwall with 3 friends and Seven Nation Army, hits like that. And then obviously when you start to learn the guitar and start to play better, you start to play proper tunes, you start to write your own music. Yep. I wrote a song called Not Today But Probably Tomorrow, followed by I'm Not Welsh, and then finally Where Is Shannon Matthews Hiding? And that kind of put us onto a pedestal above other bands at the time and gave us money, which then gave us time to tour the UK and the world. And then in 2016, like all good things, it came to an end. Yeah, I hate that saying.
Was it a rough end, or was it like was there maybe the front man was getting a bit too big for his boots, or was it just?
So the drummers, I've heard.
Well, yeah, I did have a very temperamental drummer, but no, it was a bad end. I started cancelling gigs. It was a tough time for me. 2016. I feel okay to talk about it now. Yeah. Finally, fucking 22 years on or whatever. But no, it was heartache. Yeah. It was heartache that did it for me.
Just like all breakups.
Yeah.
Like all breakups.
Carrie, if you're fucking watching, I'm over you. I'm not. But yeah, so I went through a lot of shit with a relationship, and then I started cancelling gigs, got on the fucking booze, and I turned into even more of a prick. Can I swear?
You can. Whatever you like.
I can fucking swear. You're not going to bleep that out. But yeah, so heartache came and it turned me into a twat, and I kind of fell off a cliff and went away. I hid under a rock for 5 years.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that happens to, you see it a lot of times, don't you, with sort of big time superstars, especially in the music world. Yeah. Like you snowball, things get out of control, people kind of get addicted to the limelight. A lot of people do. Is that the sort of thing that happened with yourself, or was it more of just kind of adjusting to the lifestyle, going from your mum's garage to being on stage?
Superstardom.
Particularly think it was lifestyle or anything like that. I think it happened very fast from the mum's garage to touring. It did happen fast, but that didn't faze me. I was fucking 20 years old.
Life on the road.
Fucking loving it. Yeah. Fucking chick left, right, and fucking diagonally. Come at me, fucking babe, So I don't think it was limelight. It was literally just fucking, she broke my heart, and I never fucking recovered, sadly. Yeah. So and I had to get away, so I went fucking travelling.
How long did that relationship sort of last? Or?
It was fucking short, 6 months. But sometimes it's the ones that you don't expect to fucking happen. Obviously, I thought, my relationship at school, 16, Sally Phillips was the one who fucking truly broke my heart, but it wasn't. It was Kerry. I won't say a second name for legal reasons.
Okay.
who truly did break my heart.
So, did you meet this certain Kerry while you was on tour, or is it?
Yeah, obviously she's kind of
On
in
the
the
road.
music world, so we kind of
Another
met.
artist.
Yeah, she's an artist, so we kind of met through mutual friends, and we got on like a house on fire. You know, them relationships you have where it just fucking kicks off.
Yeah.
And it's like it felt like a 10-year relationship in the space of fucking 6 months. You know what I mean? I moved in, and it was fucking intense, and
Head over heels.
fucking cock over fucking minge. You know, like it was. It was.
We've all been there.
Yeah, wow.
We've all been
Can I
there.
say that? Wow.
So how did that relationship break down? Sorry.
If you don't mind talking about it.
If you don't want to talk about it, obviously I understand it's a sensitive subject.
Probably the first time I have spoke about it.
Take your time. You're okay. Should we move on?
We've all been there.
No, fucking. It just got pretty intense, Cam, and fucking move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
It's
Let's
a sour
move on.
patch.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
But so you went from Low Bridge. You took your time off.
Yeah.
You recovered, and now you're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back in. Yeah, I've reborn myself. You know, I changed my style, the cardigan, as you say, and I've changed my music. You know, I've gone from being in a rock band to you know, I like to call it pop now.
Yeah.
And
Bringing pop back.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be into pop, but why not? It's called pop, popular music for a reason. So why not fucking write pop?
Yeah.
And I came back, and my comeback track was obviously My Ego Is My Biggest Drug, followed by Have You Been Cutting Onions Tonight, open brackets, It's a Metaphor for Crying, close brackets, which is obviously all about Kerry.
Yeah.
And
Was that? Would you say, sorry to interrupt, was that like a form of love letter, like to sending her, like, would you want her back, or is it like a summary of your relationship and breakup?
more a summary. I've got a fucking word in the track. I like to say words because I don't write songs anymore. I write stories, so I write words. I write sentences. So the actual sentence I strung together in the story was, "I can read you like a book tonight."
Powerful.
And that's saying something, girl, because I'm dyslexic, baby. And that...
It's a real
That's where I'm at now.
twister.
That's where I'm at
That is
now.
a mind twister. Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Magic.
But with your sort of refreshed self, then coming into this new world as a solo artist, you're feeling positive. You're feeling good.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that mentality, look good, fucking feel good. I'm definitely at that.
You're definitely looking good right now.
Thank you very much, Fred. Wow. You made eye contact with me. Wow. I'm feeling that too. But, you know, a lot of people say you've changed, Orlando. You've changed. And is that an insult?
No.
No, I don't. I think a lot of people probably scared of change. That might be one. Maybe intimidated
You're moving
by change.
But you boys get it? Like, obviously, you just come back from Oz.
I get it.
that
I get you've
that you've
changed.
changed?
It's
It's always said in an insulting way.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just outgrow people.
Sometimes you just outgrow people. I think that might be it. You know, everyone's moving on their own trajectory at their own different pace, and some people get places quicker or slower than others, I think. I actually had it once where I was at a Christmas party, and one of the guys who I used to work with, I was quite, like, we were good friends, very good friends. We're still good friends. He's still a very good bloke. But he actually sat me down. You know, we'd had a couple of sherbets at this point, and that means alcohol before anyone kicks off. And he said to me, Cam, he's Welsh. He goes, Cam, I love you, but I can't help but think that you've changed over this past year. And I was like, Scott, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't know if that is a bad thing. I feel like I've improved.
Why would you want to be the same, though?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it. Like you say, you don't want to just dwell on your former self.
Exactly. You
think
want to
that's
fucking
more of-
reborn. You know, you want
Just
to...
like the caterpillar. Grows and changes into a beautiful butterfly.
That's it, mate.
But you've got to change in life.
Is that a caterpillar?
I think it is a caterpillar.
I don't think it's a caterpillar that does that.
We'll say it
Is
does.
it?
A maggot? Or, I don't.
Some start as maggots, then they end up with butterflies.
Oh, okay.
Seriously? Is that a fact?
That is a fact, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We love facts.
Learn something new every week.
Might have to
as
fact
they
check
say.
that.
Yeah, we're quite educational.
Yeah, I'm
Quite
very
special
happy.
words, yeah.
I can feel my brain just fucking expanding right now. I'm loving it. Yeah. Yeah.
So, following on from your solo career, you've got a new tune out.
I have.
You've got a new tune out. And obviously, with it being December and the most wonderful time of the year, you've gone for a Christmas song.
It's my first Christmas song, actually. But it's been in the pipeline for a couple of years. It was actually 2019. I actually wrote the story.
Oh, wow.
And I had it demoed. And it just didn't sound complete. So I remember being in Ibiza in the summer. And I saw this guy on stage. Now, this guy being Sven. And I was fucking mesmerized by the way he was fucking fingering the deck. And the way he could make...
I know that he would love you saying that.
Seriously.
As well.
Well, pass it on. The way he could make sounds from this fucking board was just... I was just... You know, I'd never heard music like it. So I was like, that's the fucking guy. I want that guy to make Rudolph sound complete.
Yeah.
So I messaged him and he didn't get back to me for a while. I was thinking, wow. But then he did. And he said he wanted to be in the track, but then COVID came and we didn't talk for 2 years. Then September this year, he said, let's fucking get back on it. Let's do it.
Nice.
So we started in Kettering. And then we finished the track in LA, which is why the hook sounds very American. Sounds very kind of R&B. Rudolph the White-Nosed Reindeer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I imagine myself in a convertible, like, what's the artist?
Riding around South Central.
It's Friday. What's the fucking name?
Yes, I know. I do know who you mean.
It's in a low rider.
Yeah, that's how I imagine the song
Yeah.
video to be there. But the track came out last week. It's streaming like a motherfucker.
Yes.
But check it out if you've not.
Yeah.
Please do.
And this is the solo cover here as well, is it?
That's the single cover there. Obviously, we got told off for saying Rudolph the White-Nosed Reindeer, which I don't know why. The song's all about fucking snow. I don't know why people thought it was explicit or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we had to change the single cover because originally we just had a massive nose in the middle and loads of, I don't know why, just fucking gear around it.
Yeah.
Just put it out there. And they said, you can't have that. I said, why? It's about fucking snow.
There's a lot of snowflakes in today's age.
There is.
The
There is.
There's snowflakes everywhere.
There is.
So when you first sort of reached out to Sven, it was a bit of a frosty reception to start with, was it?
I think it still is now. I don't think Sven particularly understands me.
Oh,
The character I am. He, I don't think he believes in my talents.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
We've recently, I don't know if you boys have seen it, we put out a documentary about the making of the track Rudolph.
Yeah.
And, he had some bad words to say about me, which is fine. Not everyone loves Orlando Samuel Daniels, but
He's a hard man to please
he
as
is,
well.
but
Sven.
that's why he's so fucking talented, and that's why he's gone so fucking far in life. But at the end of the day, we don't have to love each other, but we do work bloody magical together.
Yeah, I suppose you get that when you get two superstars battling,
meeting
alpha males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor versus Hulk.
Two stars just shining.
Yeah. You said shite. Two shites.
Two stars.
The S's together.
Yeah.
But what about you two combining? How did you first meet?
Oh, well.
I don't know if
We just locked eyes. We locked eyes across the room.
There was a moment I was like, I'm tall.
He could be the man.
He's short.
And that
this
was
could work.
That was the.
Yeah.
That was the.
We just mould together.
Yeah.
Like
That's
glue.
it. Just straight P on P.
That was the magic.
That was the magic.
Did you slide into his DM? I heard you're a serial slider.
Serial slider.
Is that
but,
the
he wasn't lucky enough, I'm afraid. No, ours was a deep and intimate connection personally.
Nice.
Yeah, when we first saw each other. Yeah. No, we met at jiu-jitsu. It's a really boring story, but
which is where most men and some females
I've never done it.
Choke each other out.
I've never bloody done it. No.
You can't be great at everything.
Yeah.
I feel like you're the sort of personality whatever you touch with your fingers, you're magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Try telling Kerry that. Maybe. I've got a fucking story for you how I first started making music.
Yeah.
I was in an art class back in fucking high school, and our teacher, I don't know about your teachers, but he taught art, DT, and music. He was one of them who taught fucking everything.
Yeah.
So we were doing art at this particular class, and I had a fucking paintbrush in my hand, and I was not very good at art, and he knew that. This is how good some teachers are. So he came over and took the fucking paintbrush out of my hand, and he put a guitar in my hand. Bearing in mind, I've never played a guitar at this point in my life. And I started playing it.
Wow.
And he was like, I've never seen that, but I knew you had it in you. And
He recognised your talents.
He fucking did.
That's incredible.
He fucking did. And I started fucking shredding it. I'd never fucking played before.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, some talents, but I don't think I'm talented. I don't think I'll be able to do jiu-jitsu, but...
How did you feel in that moment where the music was just coming out of you and the guitar was just flowing? What was you like then?
I felt alive for the first time. And school's a difficult place to be, especially when I was always the guy at school that no one really spoke to. The guy in the corner, the fucking weird guy picking and eating his nose. That's twice I mentioned fucking picking nose today.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that moment, it changed. Kind of everyone was like, fucking hell, Orlando, you're pretty cool. Yeah. I've never heard that before in my life, and people started sitting with me at lunch and talking to me for the first time, where no one spoke to me before, really. I had no friends.
That was your first change?
That was my first change, and it felt fucking amazing, and I feel that moment changed. It sounds pretty cliche to say, but it changed my fucking life for the good.
That's great. So since from then, picking up your first guitar, how long did it take you to get into this is what I want to do, and then let's go with the band?
Well, that would have been when I was in, I'm trying to think what year now, year 9, 10-ish. And obviously in Lowbridge, we started a few years after that. But I kind of knew how to sort of play. But there's one thing, you playing, then a band coming together and sounding good. It takes fucking time. And like I said, at the start, we were playing fucking Wonderwall and some Oasis tracks like any artist does. And we sounded shit. We sounded shit. But so I'd say about 4 or 5 years probably after to sound like a credible band. But we hit the road so fast. I mean, I remember riding not today, but probably tomorrow in fucking 10 minutes. We had rehearsal, I left. And I came back and said, guys, I've got a fucking song. Because I was writing songs back then, not stories. I said, I've got a song. It's called Not Today, but probably tomorrow. And they laughed.
Your own band members?
They fucking laughed at me. So he said, you've just been to the shop. How could you write a song? You've been 10 minutes. I started playing it. I finished, and they fucking clapped.
Wow.
They fucking clapped. I remember it now like it was fucking yesterday. Not today, but probably tomorrow. You and me, drinking down your sorrows. I used to sing like that back then. My voice has fucking evolved, but yeah, it was magic, man. It was fucking...
I can still feel it though. I felt that. I felt that.
It's giving me a bit of goosebumps.
I felt that.
Are you serious? Yeah. I've got that effect.
You do. You've just got a talent.
Did you feel like you outgrew your former band, or was it just from the Heartache where you thought you started tearing yourself down and self-sabotage?
It was probably a little bit, obviously, being the front man, you're doing interviews, you're doing promo, and they're not doing promo. So maybe a little bit of that subconsciously, but no, it was down to the Heartache that fucking took me off. But that's fucking 6 years ago now. It's difficult. I might actually start dating. I've not fucking dated for 6 years.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So since Kerry, you've just...
Yeah.
You've just been
she actually threatened me with a restraining order.
Have you ever reached out to her?
Not been back since.
Wow,
serious business.
Closure.
Apart from making a house. Oh, I'm joking. I'd say in jest.
Allegedly.
I've not, but no. So I've not been back. But I think I'm ready to start having some fun.
Yeah,
having some fun. I might join. What's the fucking dating app though? Is it
Grindr? Nope.
Nearly.
Yeah, I think it is. Is it Grindr?
Yeah. Yes.
Where you meet people, and you swipe and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to start fucking going on Grindr.
Yeah.
Nice.
And meeting some chicks.
Yeah. You'll do that. And that's an easy hookup one as well. So you can have like a quick meet and stuff.
You know what? I might download it. And then there's Raya. Is that?
I think that's one for the artists and like.
So I think that'll probably be easier.
More suited to you,
I think that's kind of like having a Soho House membership.
Yeah.
Sort of stuff. Yeah.
Have you got one?
Yeah. No. I mean,
I've never been. Apparently, it's fucking.
I think you'd suit very well.
Yeah, you'd fit in. I think
in
it's
the
just,
cardigan.
Yeah.
Maybe we should both turn up in
Yeah, maybe we should.
cardigans. See how the people will be saying, they're the cardigan boys over there.
The cardigans.
Who wore it better? I'm still going back to that. That's my yeah.
Yeah. No, like I say, mate, you're running away with it.
Thank you.
Running away with it.
Thank you.
Would you say like what you're looking for in a woman is like someone who could appreciate your stardom, or like how do you? This is what I'm trying to say. How do you struggle to find someone who doesn't just want to be there for the gold digger times, or to use you for your fame and glory as such?
You see, it's pretty tough.
Great question, by the way.
Thanks, mate.
It is a great question, Fred. Thank you. It is pretty tough. It is. But you know, I've not put myself out there, so I don't really know. But you know, there's been plenty of times where fucking chicks have been up to me and like sort of started talking to me, and I know they're only talking to me one reason, and that's, you know, I don't think they want me to write them a fucking song. Do you? You know, they want me. They want my piece. They want Orlando Samuel Daniel in one piece. Sounds like a rap.
Maybe another song.
Yeah, but
2023 is coming.
In one piece.
Christmas number 2. But it is tough. You know, there's no two ways about it. It is fucking tough. But, you know, I suppose it's like that with anyone. If you've got a lot of money, if you fucking got this, how are they not a gold digger? How do you find the difference?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not got the answer.
It's going to take a lot of trust. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of trust.
You have to
and a prenup.
Yeah,
and a prenup.
And a prenup, yeah.
100%. Maybe some NDAs. Yeah. I mean, you have to put yourself out there. That's the first step, isn't it? You know, you've got to kind of open yourself up. Like when you came into your solo career, you've got to do the same.
Maybe, you know, if anyone's watching,
Yeah.
you know, my name is Orlando Samuel Daniels. I'm 28 years old, and I'm looking for love.
Yeah. Maybe Harriet would be a good match.
Maybe
our friend Harriet.
Yeah, well,
Harriet.
She was
I'm in Wimbledon, and where is she?
Oh, she's only Fulham.
Fulham.
Yeah.
Harriet, if you're watching this, my name is Orlando Samuel Daniels. I'm 28, and I'm looking for love. Yeah. I think that should just be.
That's a good message. It's a good message. She's a great girl.
Maybe
as well.
we could clip that and maybe just send it out there, and just whoever reaches and touches and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
But like you say, if anyone's watching, available, and he'll be on Grindr as well from now on. So
please find me on Grindr. Yeah. I feel like I need a bio. I don't know what to. See, that's the thing. It's been fucking so long. I don't know how
hopefully Christmas number 1.
Go out there. Hopefully, I mean, it's looking that way. Yeah. It is looking that way. So it's streaming, like I said, fucking very good.
Oh, we haven't even said, where can you listen to the song?
Spotify,
great,
Apple Music,
brilliant,
Amazon Music, YouTube.
Oh, so we have a music video as well?
No music video, but there is a making of the track where
you
guys at home, you can see how this fucking brain works, because it is fucking complex.
You know what? I think that's really good, because sometimes you get the music video and people don't appreciate the work that's gone into it.
Yeah, what goes into it. Yeah.
The actual scene, the magic being created.
It's nice to get an idea of the artistry that goes behind it.
Like the word magic as well, because it is. It's fucking. It's hard work. You know, when you listen to like a 3-minute track, you don't realize the sort of backstory behind it. You know, there's a lot of fucking stuff that go just the writing process, like which has completely changed from my early days. From Low Bridge, I write stories now a lot differently than what I did back then. Do you know what I mean?
Where did you find like the idea of the Rudolph the White-Nosed Reindeer?
Well,
how did it come to you?
I was on a night out. This was, like I said, in 2019, Christmas, and we were listening to a lot of Christmas songs, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer came on, and you know, we were sat at my friend's kitchen, 3 a.m. talking about, you know, how fucking Beyonce could be an alien, all that sort of spiel, as you say, on the, you know, the afters, you know, I'm sure you know what I'm on about. And then it just came to me. Rudolph the Red-Nosed. What about Rudolph the White-Nosed?
Wow.
And then that fucking nugget's up there then. And then you just go on and sort of how I write now, I just take little snippets of life and I put them together at the end of the day.
Right.
I write on a cigarette pack now. So I write little words, you know, I could write dog, I could write human, train, and then at the end of the day, I'll sit on a piano and just try and string something together from the words I've written on the cigarette pack, and kind of that's how I did it then.
Wow.
I got in the next day pretty hanging, but I had Rudolph the White-Nosed Reindeer on this cigarette, but this Marlboro Red pack, and I sat down at the piano and this hook then came to me, Rudolph the White-Nosed Reindeer. And then I was like that. Because my favourite line is, like Jeremy Clarkson, only the top gear.
Wow.
Which is pretty
It's insightful. Yeah.
genius. It's not me who says that. That's Tiger who does the rap.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Tiger as well. He's a fucking legend. You need to get him on the fucking pod. He's a fucking character. He's a fucking guy.
And he's a rapper, is that
He
right?
is, yeah. So we did Ego. My Ego is my biggest drug together. Like I said, that was my comeback single in 2021, I think it was. And then he went straight back inside. So we spent 18 months inside. And then...
sorry, for what? What did he allegedly do?
I don't think I can probably say on the pod, but it was something pretty bad, but he's a nice guy. And he did a lot of riding inside. And I said, Tiger, I phoned him up one day. I said, Tiger, I'm writing a Christmas track. And I want you to do a rap. So, okay. And the first day we saw each other back from him being inside was in the studio. And then bam, he pieced together this fucking... The guy's a fucking genius. He's a fucking poet. And he does not fucking know it. Seriously, he's a fucking... He is. So he's such a fucking great guy. He's so down to earth, and good luck to him. He's doing so good now. And
do you think as well, because obviously you and Tiger are, from the outside looking in, you're quite different characters, or like different sort of people, come from different backgrounds, different worlds maybe. But do you think you just clicked because of like you say, you call him a genius, a musical genius? Do you reckon that's what it was?
Talent, recognises talent.
Yeah, real recognise real kind of thing.
I think it's kind of going back to what how you two met. How you're saying big or small. Chalk and cheese maybe like kind of opposites do attract.
Yeah,
and I firmly believe that statement. Opposites they attract each other, and that is that. But I'd say if someone gives you a compliment, you're going to take it. And obviously, I was very complimentary of Tiger, which I'm rarely complimentary of anyone.
Yeah.
And he obviously kind of, maybe he knew that, maybe he didn't. Pardon me. But yeah, obviously, I think that's kind of what inspired us to spark up our relationship.
Yeah. So you see yourself doing tracks with him in the coming future?
100%, yeah. I kind of like that kind of mid-noughties, Paramore and all that kind of, the song, Can You Remember Airplane? That sort of track, where it just randomly goes into a rap.
Yeah.
And I like that. What I said earlier, I went from doing doing rock to fucking rap, to pop, I can't fucking talk. So yeah, I'd say so, yeah. I've got a lot of fucking stuff up there at the minute, and I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
Right. So you see yourself, kind of keeping busy into the new year. You've got a lot of stuff like
100%. Yeah. Just again, I've got to keep busy. My fucking mind goes at fucking 400 miles per hour. So I've got to stay busy somehow. And if that's me sat at a piano for 2 hours, just dialing in, then so be it. But yeah, that's what kind of gives me motivation to get up in the morning. What does
your brain must be going so fast every day? You're non-stop. What does O.S.D do to chill out? Or does he chill out?
Can you turn off the creativity?
Yeah. I find it tough. I do find it tough, and that's why, like I said at the start, I always sit by the piano at night, because that is my Netflix and chill. Piano and chill. Me, myself, and a piano.
Would you say that was like a cause of like, do you reckon that contributed to the breakup, or was Kerry on the same wavelength as you? Like, because you didn't have an off switch? Maybe. I was so all about the music kind of at that point, and all about her. It was too much at once. It was too much. Like I said, it was like a 10-year relationship in the space of 6 months, and it just didn't work. Probably wrong time.
Do you think maybe she didn't kind of appreciate your talents or recognise?
Well, 100%, yeah. I'd say that because, I wrote her so many words, poems, and she just did not appreciate them. Where if I just went up to a fucking random chick in a bar and went, darling, I've written you a poem, they'd fucking melt. They'd fucking melt.
Do you think is that something that like happens to you quite a bit? Maybe people don't really appreciate your talents. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but it seems to be a thing in the music world where you get quite a lot of people like haters, and they're just essentially people that don't understand the talent. But is that something that you've experienced? Do you come across a lot of that, or?
Well, like trolls as such.
Yeah.
Trolls,
definitely, yeah.
Trolls, haters, people underappreciating
You know,
the
one
talents
thing
what they are.
I hate about trolls is that they're just called trolls, aren't they? They're not called bullies.
Yeah.
But it is bullying.
They get off loose
They
lightly.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just a troll. Fucking Steve from Macclesfield is digging at my fucking attire when he's wearing fucking Adidas 5 stripes and fucking Benidorm. Yeah. Steve, man, fucking look at me and look at you. You fucking sat in your mum's fucking basement. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, trolls are fucking digs and, they hurt. But, so, yeah, they dig at me a lot. I get a lot of fucking trolls.
And does it affect you quite a bit as well?
Oh, man, every fucking Tom Daly it affects me. Jesus Christ. You look like the Grinch. You're a fat Harry Styles.
Oh.
Fucking, you look like a young Kevin Bacon.
That's how
they're talented guys, though. Harry Styles, Kevin
Bacon, come on.
A fucking fat Harry Styles, though. I
probably put on shaming.
Yeah. And it fucking hurts my left chest. It fucking does. It fucking digs deep.
Well, who's laughing? Because you're gonna have a #1 single.
Rudolph the Wine-Nosed Reindeer, guys. Stream it now. But no, I feel like they do get off loose. Trolls, they do. They fucking bully. Yeah. I feel like some sort of system does need to come in to prevent it happening. It's even at the football in the Euros and stuff like that with, Saka and Rashford and all. It's fucking ridiculous.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, it's just like such a loosely or so difficult to kind of police that world, isn't it? Like you say,
crime and.
But you can even especially with the online stuff, you can just create accounts, can't you? And then under someone else's name or under made up name, whatever.
VP or whatever you could, like, where you can't trace back to
yeah. Although we were talking about this on an episode fairly recently where you could verify yourself on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
and top comedy.
How do you do that?
You have to pay.
Just asking for a friend.
Asking for a mate. Yeah.
You got to pay for a blue tick, but then that means you can't have a fake. Well, it does mean you can have a fake account, but then you got to pay £8 every single time.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes for good fun. But that's not necessarily bullying. But
no. Wow. How do you cope with that, or do you just shove it in the? We were talking about mental health this last week, very important subject, and like it's upsetting to hear when people are shaming you, and it looked like you struggle with it a little bit, as anyone would, with the fact with the stardom you have, and one bad comment oversees 100 good comments.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
It's what else can I say apart from it is tough? I could say, it's gone straight to the back of the head, but where is it?
Yeah.
It's in the back of the head.
Yeah.
It's not fucking gone. Do you know what I mean? And I feel with problems with anyone, I've just put it straight to the back of my head, but it fills up. Yeah. And then there's only fucking one way out. So, there has been sort of episodes where I fucking cried myself to sleep, which is never fucking nice, but, again, Steve from Macclesfield, his comments fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Steve's a fictional character, by the way. There is no one called Steve.
Not in Macclesfield, anyway.
No. Who wears Adidas 5? I don't know where that fucking came from. But
it's gold. It's gold.
But no, they do fucking hurt. They do hurt, and it's an important topic.
Do you feel that's why are you getting more trolling? Whilst we actually would say bullying. Like now, you're back in the limelight again. Or
when I made my comeback as O.S.D, I kind of rebranded myself. I was always Orlando Samuel Daniels of Lowbridge, but now I'm O.S.D. That's kind of what, my fans, I don't like to call them that, but that's what they call me. But yeah, I think when I dropped Ego, and especially when I dropped Have You Been Cutting Onions Tonight, it's a metaphor for crying. A lot of people realised who it was about, and they were hurtful.
So you sort of had her fans going after you?
Oh, God, 100%. They were saying my words are fucking shit. They were saying, like, you dress like a twat, and, you're delusional. You fucking, you need to just crawl back under the rock you came from. And, these are all, this is verbatim, by the way. This is verbatim. These are real fucking comments that I'm actually I could go on my phone now and read back. They fucking got deep.
And she's never reached out to you to say, like, I'm sorry about all these comments, like, or nothing, just...
No.
Do you think that you could ever use that, or would you ever use that sort of as inspiration to maybe motivation to write a story?
The haters.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like do like a
a song about, you know, the haters and all the trolls and all these comments.
See, I mean, I could fucking write about anything, but then part of me is like, do I want that as motivation to write?
Yeah.
Do I want to give them the benefit of
Give them the satisfaction of
the
knowing.
satisfaction rather of that? Maybe you'll probably get a fucking press release that I'm dropping a single next month about called Haters, featuring Tiger.
That's quite a good title for a song, to be fair.
It is.
With a Z as well. Haters with a Z.
Haters with all 3 Zs.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Because you're sleeping on them.
Wow.
Oh my God.
We're here to help. We're here to help.
This is,
It's incredible.
Have you got a piano in here?
We could get one for next time.
Yeah.
Please do, just in the corner there.
Brilliant.
Let's fucking,
We'd love to hear it.
let's fucking ride. I'm inspired right now.
But yeah, obviously coming into the Christmas season then as well. What's your plans? You got anything?
Any tours? Any
anything on?
events,
Yeah.
gigs?
Hopefully some live gigs in 2023.
Yeah.
Financially, stuff's just, money's been put on the table and it just doesn't fit right now for me. You know, I'm getting to that age. I've got credibility. I'm not going to fucking get on stage for anything less than X amount, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go back to Kettering, spend it with the family like Christmas should be, and hopefully start 2023 with some fucking massive live gigs. I think Sven and myself have got kind of hopefully something lined up in 2023, which could be pretty exciting. Hopefully something live.
That's good that you can work together even though you clash a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I'm chalk and cheese. Chalk and cheese.
That's it.
But I'd fucking love to get back on stage again. I thrive off it, you know. You know, I was always in a band. I find it quite, or I would find it quite intimidating, you know, because I'm a solo act now.
Yeah. It's very different, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. You kind of have
can't
that support
hide behind-
network of your band going
You
up
can't.
normally, yeah.
You know, people are there to see O.S.D, not fucking Low Bridge anymore. And I do, you know, I find that quite intimidating. I do find.
Your former band members ever reached out to
We
you?
don't talk anymore.
Oh, wow.
We don't talk anymore.
So that ended pretty rough as well then.
I was a dick. I take full fucking blame.
It's good that you can do that though. That
can
shows
do that now,
shows
though.
growth.
I can
that
do
you-
that now.
Yeah, that you're
I
coming
couldn't do
through.
it. You know, I didn't see who was the dick at the time, but
Yeah.
it was me. I
Do you
was the dick.
Do you reckon that they might?
If they was like to like listen to this, like what would you say to them?
I'm sorry for being a twat. I chose love over friendship, and you know, when I don't think there's anything more powerful to say than 2 words. I'm sorry when you actually fucking mean it. You know, there's nothing worse than when someone says I'm sorry when they don't mean it, but I fucking truly do. So if you are watching this, I'm sorry. That's all I've got to say, and I don't think there's anything more powerful than that.
Takes a lot. Takes a lot to come out with that.
But
Could you see them forgiving you? Do you think that they would be able to
No.
forgive you? You don't.
no,
Okay.
I was a dick.
Yeah.
By a dick, I mean I was a fucking dick. I was a fucking tearaway. I fucking wrecked everything. There was one particular gig, we were in Paris, and I was bad at that time. This was like 2 weeks after the breakup. Bearing in mind, I cancelled 4 gigs at this time. And we were in Paris on stage at this point. I was a second track in, playing Liver Damage, which is a fucking massive track. You probably know it. Liver Damage.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night, oh, I'm in for just fucking shredding my fucking guitar at this point. And then bam, something just fucking hit me. I went, fuck this. I fucking got my guitar.
In the middle of the gig?
In the middle of the gig. Bearing in mind, there's fucking hundreds of people out there, French. And I fucking got my guitar, I fucking chucked it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, rock and roll though.
But the French are angry people as it is.
Exactly.
Alone.
And then I fucking
Notoriously
screamed.
like grumpy too.
Yeah, very grumpy.
And then I went over to the fucking drummer. Like you said, it's always a drummer. And fucking nutted him.
Oh, fuck.
And I went to the bass. I'm not going to name names. Obviously, people will put 2 and 2 together. I spat on the bassist's face. And then I started pissing.
Well, yeah, they're not going to forgive you.
And that...
Some people on Grindr might like that, though.
Good point. Yeah. I think there's subcategories for that.
I'm definitely going to fucking check that out now. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't think they will forgive me for... You know, it's unforgivable. It is.
Yeah, in front of all them people as well.
In front of that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tough
And
pill
that
to
was
swallow.
it. I've not been back on stage since, and that was 2016.
And that was your last gig
That was
in
my
Paris.
last gig in Paris. Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, and funnily enough, I actually my last single before Rudolph was I'm Not Just a Pretty Face, which I obviously wrote the first verse in French. I don't know if you've, she says je m'appelle. I say au revoir. She says merci beaucoup, but it's gone too far. Which is, I learned that when I was kind of over there for that gig. So something did come from it.
Yeah.
Would you like to go back to Paris? I
fucking love it. Yeah. I fucking love.
Doesn't hold any ghosts for you, no?
No, I fucking love Madrid. I love those places. They are fucking beautiful cities, Barcelona.
And like to say sorry to like the French fans as well. I suppose like they were hurt that night as well, I suppose.
And I can see my streams at the minute and I get nothing from France.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Just a blackout.
Shout out to Sweden though. I get a lot in Sweden.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you think Sven maybe have something to do with that?
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely. So yeah, thanks. I feel my wallet growing and that's down to you, Sven. So thank you, buddy.
So I'll take it like, obviously, because he's a massive international trance DJ. Like, so you must be into your trance a little bit if you saw him at an event. Like, are you all sorts of genre of music? We know you've done rock, you've done pop, you've done rap. Like, do you just feel, when you feel music, it just connects with you, like, in a different way?
I think so. And I think that's kind of what streamlined me down to my new sound.
Yeah.
Seeing Sven on the stage in Ibiza. I really do. Because all I knew at that time was, artists like the Maccabees and the Strokes and Arctic Monkeys and, other rock bands like that. But then seeing him play a different genre, I didn't even realise that there was. And he is the king of trance.
He is the king of trance.
He fucking is. I'm really fucking complimentary tonight of Sven.
Rightly so.
Rightly so. He is the fucking king of trance. And I think so. I think he has inspired me to
That's good.
I want to create different genres of music.
Put a new flame into you.
A fucking new flame, and I fucking needed it. I was away for fucking 5 years, 4 or 5 years I was away.
What was you doing? Sorry, like in 5 years. Quite interesting.
Well, I fucking travelled. I travelled Australia, like you boys, New Zealand, South America, South and North, Korea, just South, obviously. And I just fucking mooched about by myself. Met some beautiful people. Ate some fucking delicious food. Drank probably too much at times. And I used to go to retreats, yoga, meditate, and that's kind of made me who I am today. I meditate every morning.
That was part of your rebirthing process then.
Mm-hmm.
So you sort of found yourself again.
Every time I feel anxious and feel, I fucking meditate. Yeah. I breathe.
They say travelling does that to you.
Yeah, they do say that. You went travelling and you found yourself.
I did. I fucking did.
Yeah.
And Asia.
Yeah.
But yeah, it made me who I am today. I'm sure if you boys kind of found that from going to Australia, New Zealand as well. You said, how many places are you well travelled or?
Yeah, I feel we're well travelled compared to most people just stay in the home county. But I feel like we've.
I'd say I probably regressed a little bit on my travels. Probably became more of a degenerate.
Broads the mind, is it?
I'm a bit more open to it, so I know what I like now.
Like in Australia, did you have a camp or did you move about? Like, where was your base?
We had a home base in Sydney, and then we just done little trips away.
Yeah,
Melbourne, Perth.
Yeah, that's it.
Never did Perth.
You never did Perth.
Never did Perth. Wow. Yeah, didn't really do.
Done Darwin. Darwin is it's like the Magaluf of Australia.
Wow.
Yeah. Wet t-shirt competitions.
Upmarket or?
Definitely like the lower end of the market.
Yeah, lowbrow.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's like the Benidorm, I reckon.
Yeah.
Australia.
Even lower than Magaluf?
It's on par.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible place. I spent 7 days there. I was only supposed to be there for 3, but I spent 7.
What was the tally?
Oh, there was I prefer not to speak.
Jesus.
I am Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, but no, it was good. It was good fun. But you say there, you became who you are today because of that journey and stuff.
Every time I fucking cross. Sorry.
You were saying you found yourself and you changed and you've become who you are today. Are you now happy with that change? Looking through, do you feel better in yourself, or is it just better than you were in 2019? Is it when you broke up, or 16 when you broke up?
I feel a trillion times better.
Great.
And what I like about what I've learned is when I don't feel good, I know how to feel good, or I know how to bring it back to myself, the core, which I didn't know before. So I have bad days. Of course I fucking do. Most days are bad days. But I know how to get by.
And rebalance yourself.
And I didn't know that before. And meditation and yoga has been the fucking...
Whereas before you'd probably, like you say, turn to alcohol.
Fucking drink. Bam, 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 bam. Fucking double parked. Checkmate. Fucking, do you know what I mean? Most nights.
What was the drink of choice?
I was partial to an espresso martini.
Espresso
martini,
yeah. Not a bad drop.
What about you two? What was your...
Probably, I'd say I'm a Negroni, man.
Negroni?
I like a lychee martini.
A lychee martini?
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Jesus Christ, are you on Grindr?
Yep.
What is that?
It's just I like to say like what the upper class, upper echelon like to drink. It's a more sophisticated drink than just a Guinness.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Try it.
Tells you like you're serious, but you like to party at the same time.
Yeah. I can see it. I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Often comes with an umbrella.
But I really want to touch on what you just said there. Like you just talking about there, like it's okay to have the bad days. And you found your way to like, you know what, these bad days are okay. They're going to come and go. But you do your yoga, you do your meditation, and that's what helps you get by.
Exactly that, you know. Fucking life's hard. Life is tough.
Are you teetotal now? Or
no, I still drink.
Yeah.
I still drink.
But you just
I
know
never
what
really had a fucking big problem with it. You know, I still like to drink. I drink less. I never drink, you know, when I'm in the studio anymore, just to get the sort of creative juices flowing. But I drink coffee, probably too much at times. I've turned an espresso martini into an espresso.
Brilliant.
But yeah, the bad days are fucking there, man. But I know how to get through, and I have a fucking good time.
Yeah.
Like I said, life's hard. If anyone fucking struggling, you know, we all fucking struggle. We all fucking struggle. But I think what I learned when I was traveling is I learned who the real Orlando Samuel Daniels is. Yeah. And that's how I bring it back to the core. Because how can you get help? How can you like know who you are without... How can anyone else know who you are without knowing
have to help
who
yourself
you are yourself?
first.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I fucking got help. That's how I overcame, and that's how I'm sat here today promoing Rudolph the White-Nosed Reindeer.
Is it? Have you got to that point now as well where you can kind of recognise when you're starting to kind of have a bad moment or have a bad day or have a slip?
Yeah, I'm very.
You can pick up on it.
Very physical about it. If someone pisses me,
yeah,
I often do that. That's how I react.
Yeah,
that's how I
it's
fucking
easy
react.
to identify.
So
Release your energy.
I fucking let it all out.
Yeah.
Someone just the other day, I hate queue jumpers.
Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all?
You know, because obviously being British, we're queuers, aren't we? And there's always some fucking dick who he knows the fucking queue's there. Anyway, I was at the post office, obviously posting something, and this fucking dude. Bearing in mind there's a queue of probably 15, 20 people. I'm at the front of the queue. And he fucking comes, stands right in front of me. What the fuck are you doing?
Everyone knows.
Get to the fucking back, you turn round. And he looked down at me. He's probably, you know, how tall are you? You must be,
6'4".
Yeah, you've got, you know, probably the same height as you. And, you know, looked down at me. And he just made me angry. So I went, like that. And I just had to walk away. Yeah. Even though I was queuing for fucking 25 minutes, I had to fucking go straight back to mine and just fucking, that's it. Just fucking zone out. Forget about it. And I did. An hour, 2 hour. I did forget about it. But fuck me. Queue jumpers are the worst kind of fucking people. Especially when you've been fucking queuing for 30 fucking 40 minutes, you know? It's fucking frustrating.
Triggering. Triggering, yeah. It gets you. It fucking gets you.
Man, yeah.
You know what? It's been absolutely fantastic having you today. Like, we really appreciate you coming on and just getting to know us and letting everyone else get to know the real you. Have you got any words like to say to your fans, like how the guys can reach you, like your socials?
You know, my Instagram is Orlando Samuel Daniels, and I'd like to say the feeling has been bloody mutual. And it's been nice to kind of just come on and just fucking let
your hair down.
yeah, the hair, the facade, whatever it is, let it down and
let the
just
guard down.
Let the fucking guard down, because it's
Open
fucking
up.
hard to do at times, especially when you're a performer. You know, I've got a kind of persona when I'm on stage, so it's just nice coming off and just being who I am. So thank you for having me,
Mate, thanks again, and best luck with single as well.
very much. Yeah.
If you haven't,
it was out last week.
if you haven't downloaded it,
Rudolph,
Go and
the
check it
white-nosed reindeer,
Only
to
comes
number
around.
one,
Yeah.
to the moon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Daniels, thank
Brilliant.
you. Mate. Thank you.
Thank you.